Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Common Sense Living podcast, a journey of conversations and stories that will surely inspire you. So are you ready? Grab your favorite beverage, sit back, take some notes, and let's dive into another thought-provoking episode. I'm your host, Annalie Masters. So let's get started. Today, my first topic is talking about stress, because look at my hair, because I am so stressed. I'm stressed because I am having what is called Break Free Summit, featuring the renowned speaker Arletta Allen on February 8th, 2025. Time is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Lunch is included. It's at the DoubleTree by Hilton, 611 Northwest Loop 410, San Antonio, Texas. 78216 is a zip, and there's only 9 discounted rooms left. Speaker opportunities are going very fast. There may be 2 possibly left, and they're each $500 apiece. VIP with a bonus is $297, and basic ticket is $149, and I might be discounting that to $97. So sponsorship tables are available at an additional $100 fee, and you may share that table with another. So contact me, Annalie Master, at ANNLEMASTER@yahoo.com. Yeah, I'd appreciate you giving it a thought, and I hope to see you there. So with that stress under my belt, let's get to it. Stress is pretty much part of all our lives. Much as we wish it were otherwise, our responsibilities at home, work, and can all place a load on our, I'm so stressed I can't even read. Can all place a load on our shoulders that just gets heavier with every passing days. Worse, that stress can start to affect the rest of our lives. Stress suppresses our immune systems and makes us more vulnerable to disease. Stress impairs our mood and makes us more prone to anxiety and depression. Stress can even affect our sleep quality, making it harder to not only fall asleep at night, but also to get a proper night's rest. That's when things really start to go wrong, because your body will begin to shut down without enough sleep. But did you know that a relaxing bedtime routine can help you remove stress from your night? Try the simple 5-step sleeping routine. Relax, wash away the stress, and get ready for a good night of rest. First, you're going to start at the same time every night. Follow a sleeping schedule is vital to train your body and mind to shut down every night. Our bodies follow a sleep-wake cycle, and you can actually train yourself to get sleepy at the same time every day. However, that requires consistency, which means going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time for weeks at a time. It usually takes 12 to 16 weeks to form a proper sleep habit. It's vital that you follow a sleep routine. That means every night at the same time, stop what you're doing and start getting ready for bed. No matter how much you're having or how interesting that book on TV, on the TV show is, it's time to get sleep, which means starting your bedtime routine. The second one is enjoy relaxing scents. Oh yeah, lavender. Every good bedtime routine starts with a little something beautiful smelling. Have a soothing mug of chamomile, lavender, peppermint, or sleepy time tea. The hot beverage will soothe you, hydrate you, and get you in a sleepy mood. The scents are also known to relax you and reduce stress and anxiety. Take it a step farther with some essential oils. Dab a few drops of lavender on your neck and behind your ears and take 10 long, deep breaths through your nose. The fragrance is known to promote wellness and calm your mind, helping to wash away the worries about your busy day. And then number 3, get clean. Now it's time to wash away all the dirt, sweat, and grime of the day, and hopefully wash away the stress with it. You can take a long, relaxing bath if you want, or just settle for a warm shower. You don't want it to be too hot, as that will wake you up more. Make sure the water is pleasantly warm, as that will help your body to relax and lowers your internal body temperature, making it easier to fall asleep. Next, try flossing your teeth and doing all your other pre-bedtime hygiene before getting in the shower. You want to go straight from the shower to your bed to relax, to get in the mood for sleep. The fourth one is set the mood. Now it's time to turn the light down low to shut off all the electronic devices and anything that generates noise. Light, noise, and external stimuli will interfere with your relaxation and wake you up, making it harder for you to fall asleep. Shut them off or close the door, and make sure the lighting and music in your room is relaxing and calming. If you want, try keeping a journal that you write in every night, or try reading something short and relaxing, such as a book of motivational quotes or thoughts. You want to keep your mind and body in that relaxed, calm state that will help you to slip into sleep. Last thing you want to do is listen to the news before you go to bed, huh? Step 5 is meditate and breathe. The last thing you do before shutting off the lights is meditate. Sit or lie in a comfortable position on your bed or in a comfy chair. Close your eyes and practice meditation or mindfulness techniques. Deep breathing will help you to remain focused on your meditation, but it will also relax your body and help you get sleepy. Do it for as long or as short as you want, anywhere from 5 to 35 minutes, or until you start getting tired. If you're already lying down, simply turn off the lights and let yourself drift off. If you're sitting up, lie down and continue meditating and relaxing your mind until everything fades around you and you slide into sleep. I'm tired now, just haven't read that. So this one is not quite as relaxing as what we just had, but this one is about people who will never truly be happy in life, usually display these 8 behaviors without even realizing it. So happiness can seem elusive, and it's often our own habits that hold us back. There are certain behaviors that people unknowingly engage in, which prevent them from finding true happiness. Isn't it curious how we can be our own worst enemies without even realizing it? We might be perpetuating patterns of behavior that keep us stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction. In this article, I'm going to share with you 8 behaviors that people often display, which could be keeping them from achieving genuine happiness. These habits could be holding you back, even if you're not aware of them. So let's shine a light on those behaviors and help you move towards a happier life. Constant comparison is the first one. We live in a world of constant comparison, especially in this digital age. And it's not just about comparing material possessions. We compare relationships, careers, bodies, and even our levels of happiness. It's so easy to look at someone else's highlight reel on social media and feel like we're falling short. The constant comparison is a trap. It can lead you to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. When we're always looking at what others have, we forget to appreciate what we have. The truth is, there will always be someone who has more or less than you do, but comparison won't bring you happiness. In fact, it will keep you stuck in a cycle of discontentment. People who are truly happy understand this. They focus on their own progress and appreciate their own journey without constantly comparing it to others. So if you find yourself constantly comparing your life to others, it might be time to take a step back and focus on your own path. And remember, happiness is a personal journey, not a competition. And I would really like to add right here that I am the happiest I've ever been. I truly am. I'm going to be 75 in less than a month, and I've never been so happy. And what was my breakout from that? What I'm going to share at my Break Free Summit in February? I said yes to an opportunity that just set the stage for everything to be falling in place. The synchronicities that happen at least a couple of times a week. What I need, somebody is there, offers it free of charge, no less. I have to share this one because, and I might share it again because I'm so impressed with it. You know how the negativity creeps in on us. So I was deciding I'm going to go outside in my garden, my favorite place to talk to God. And I'm standing out there asking him, would you please take this negativity that's bringing me down, saying I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, I'm not enough, whatever, just take it from me. And I swept it down into the earth. I don't remember what the rest of it was that I said. I came in the house, sat in front of the computer. Within 10 minutes, the phone rang. A dear friend of mine, Arlita, she called and said, I'm heavy on her heart. God told her to call me. She offered me a coaching program. I was already involved with her, and she offered more. And it was at a discount, but the price was, oh, at this time in my life, oh man. Oh, I'm thinking, nearly $2,500. Man, I turned to my upper left, looked out the window, and I saw here, well, actually, it's looking at me, or what I'm seeing, it's at my left temple. God always talks to me from here. I saw an image and a bright light. And I heard God speak and say, I just gave you a gift and you're going to say no? So I'm looking at that as I got that message. I turned to the computer and I said, yes, I'm in. I'll do it. Open the door. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything is just falling in place. All these people that are so willing to help. Free, because they also believe in God. So anyway, that was just one of the many synchronicities that are happening. And it's just makes me feel even younger. So thank you for listening to that one. So neglecting self-care. Yes. So I learned this lesson the hard way. A few years back, I was working in a high-stress job, juggling numerous responsibilities, neglecting my own needs. Intense pressure and lack of self-care took a toll on my health and happiness. I was constantly fatigued, irritable, and on the verge of a burnout. It's like I'm kind of going through now. It was a wake-up call. I realized that no amount of success is worth sacrificing your health and happiness for. You see, self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary. Whether it's taking time to exercise, meditate, read a book, or even just getting enough sleep, these habits are crucial for our overall well-being. If you're always neglecting your own needs to meet demands of others, you're setting yourself up for chronic stress and unhappiness. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. So take care of yourself, prioritize self-care. It's one of the most important steps toward true happiness. Holding on to grudges is another negative. When someone wrongs us, it's human nature to feel hurt and to be betrayed. But holding on to that resentment and anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. A study found that people who hold on to grudges and resentment have higher levels of cortisol, a stress hormone, and lower heart rate variability, which is linked to poor health. Holding on to past hurts doesn't punish the other person. It punishes you. It keeps you stuck in the cycle of negativity and prevents you from moving forward. You know anybody like that? I certainly do. I probably used to be that way, but not anymore. True happiness comes from forgiveness, not for the other person, but for you. It's about letting go of the past so you can embrace the present and look forward to the future. So if you're holding on to a grudge, consider letting it go. It's not about forgetting what happened or condoning the other person's actions. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. Are you or someone you know dealing with blood sugar issues like diabetes? You can lower, even reverse these issues. I lowered my A1C from 5.9 to 4.9 in just 6 weeks. My doctor was impressed. I'm a nurse, certified health coach, and educator. Gift yourself or another with this course, Taming Diabetes Differently. Change your life and theirs. Contact Annalie Master at tamingdiabetes@yahoo.com or call 972-948-9976 and be sure to leave a message. And fearing change is number 4. Change is a constant part of life. However, many of us fear it. We get comfortable in our routines and familiar surroundings, and the idea of disrupting that can be daunting. Yet resisting change can keep us stuck in situations that no longer serve us or contribute to our happiness. It can prevent us from seeking new experiences, facing challenges, and pursuing dreams. Happiness often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the uncertainty of change. It requires adaptability and an openness to new experiences. That's what led to my happiness when I said no to the opportunity and became a public speaker, author, and podcast, my Common Sense Living podcast. And now I'm promoting my own Break Free Summit. So you break free from what's holding you back. February 8th in San Antonio. Contact me, Annalie Master, at yahoo.com. And if you find yourself resisting change, it might be time to ask why. Are you holding on to a situation that no longer serves you? Are you letting fear hold you back? Remember, Growth and happiness often come from change and adaptation. Don't let fear hold you back from your potential of happiness. Do it afraid, do it anyway. That's what I'm doing. I'm scared to death about this summit. But I asked God, how did it come about? I asked God, what am I going to do? And remember, he talks to me from up here at my left on my head. God, what am I going to do for my 75th birthday? Oh, that's as monumental or more than what I did for my 65th. After all, my 65th, I went to Europe to the Swiss clinic and for a couple of weeks and saw some of Europe, Italy, and what can equate to that? That would be as monumental to me as that. A summit? I don't know how to do a summit. And God told me, yes, I do. Well, I'm learning how, and I am having all these people that are so helpful coming into my space, helping me do this, that, whatever. Holding my hand throughout the whole thing. I'm learning, they're learning. It's just so wonderful. I'm already planning number 2, and even maybe a health retreat in the near future. Life is so exciting. Anyway, let's go on with number 5. Pursuing perfection. We live in a society, let me say, pursuing perfection doesn't live in my life. I am an example of imperfection because I'm not perfect, and I allow myself to not be perfect. As you can tell, my hair isn't perfect. It looks better than it does in real, if you ask me. But anyway, I'm a perfect example of imperfection. So we live in a society that often glorifies perfection. We're taught to strive for the perfect job, the perfect body, the perfect relationship. But the truth is, perfection doesn't exist. This relentless pursuit of perfection can lead us down a path of constant dissatisfaction. It can make us feel like we're always falling short, that we're never good enough. I've seen people around me, friends who can't celebrate their achievements because they're too focused on their perceived flaws. Family members who are so afraid of making mistakes that they avoid taking risks altogether. And I love taking risks as long as they don't jeopardize my health or somebody else's. But you learn from taking the risk to grow. That's what's keeping me younger. So happiness doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from accepting and embracing our imperfections. It comes from understanding that it's our flaws and mistakes that make us human, that make us grow, that draws people to you because you're not afraid of your imperfections, which gives them permission to not be afraid of their own. So let go of the idea of perfection. Embrace your imperfections. They're what make you unique, what make you, you. And that's something to be celebrated, not shamed. So ignoring the present. At the time, I found myself constantly dwelling on the past while stressing about the future. I was so caught up in what was and what could be that I forgot to live in the now. We all do it, don't we? Replaying past mistakes or worrying about the future uncertainties. But the thing is, by doing so, we miss out on what's happening right in front of us. The beauty of a surprise, the laughter of a friend, a sunrise or sunset, the taste of your morning coffee. These are moments that make up our lives, and yet we often overlook them because we're too busy looking backward or forward, don't see what's right in front of us. Mindfulness is the key to unlocking happiness. It's about being fully engaged in the present moment. It's about appreciating what is, rather than longing for what was or worrying about what might be. So take some time each day to simply be present. It's not always easy, but it's definitely worth it. Happiness is found in the here and now, not in the past or future. Number 7 is focusing on negatives. Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There will be cloudy days and even storms. However, the way we perceive these challenges significantly impacts our happiness. If you're always focusing on the negatives, it's easy to lose sight of positives. It's like wearing dark glasses all the time. Everything appears dimmer than it actually is. This negative focus can rob us of our joy, magnify our problems, and lead us into a cycle of pessimism that's hard to break free from. But remember, happiness is a choice. We can choose to see the glass as half empty, or we can choose to see it as half full. For many years, it was always half empty, because if it wasn't full, it was on the empty side. I don't know what or when I changed my mindset on that and chose that if the glass wasn't empty, it was half full. So even if there's a little bit in the glass, it still was water in it, therefore it had fullness. So next time you're faced with a challenge, try shifting your focus. Look for the silver lining, the lesson, or the opportunity for growth. Remember, it's not about ignoring life's difficulties, but choosing to remain hopeful despite them. Happiness often lies in our perspective. Number 8 is living up to others' expectations. Oh, trust me, you can never meet them because they always change the limit. One of the biggest barriers to true happiness is trying to live up to someone else's expectations. Whether it's your parents, friends, or society in general, trying to fit into a mold that isn't truly you can be exhausting and unfulfilling. The truth is, you're not here to live someone else's life. You're here to be you, with your unique passions, talents, and dreams. Happiness comes from being authentic, from living a life that aligns with your values and desires. It comes from following your path, not one dictated by others. So dare to be yourself. Let go of the need to please others and start pleasing yourself. After all, this is your life. Make it a happy one. And as a speaker, you watch people and how perfectly they speak. It's all everything. And I like to embrace that I'm different. I use humor, antics, whatever. I allow me to set myself free and speak from my heart. I may not be the polished, seasoned speaker, fit in the mold, because I broke the mold many years ago. Actually, my father told me the mold was broken when I was born. Never understood what he meant by that, but I do now. So anyway, next, I want to ask you if you have any chemical toxicities in you. And if you do not, I want to know how you don't, because most everything is toxic anymore, including your water. So some foods and personal care products like perfume, shampoo, soaps, body lotions, deodorants, laundry products, dish soap, all that. Most are made of chemicals that are not body friendly. Allow me to introduce a healthy product from Aveni Health that will assist your body to rid itself of these toxic chemicals. Let me see. And what is it, you may ask? This is one of the let me see if I can put it on here. Okay, this is one. Ooh. Manipulate. This is Plus Relief by Aveni Health. And this is one that I used for pain. And it's 5 sprays, 5 times a day for 5 days, and like under the tongue, and the pain would minimize or go away. Well, it took me 7 days. And yeah, it was gone. It was gone. I don't need drugs, just 5 sprays, 5 times a day. And for me, it was 7 days, but 5 by 5 by 5. Anyway, that is one, but Cell Defender is another one. And that's another one I use. I don't have the bottle right here in front of me, but that one will detox your body from the chemicals. So I'm using that one as well. And that is simple, tasteless, just 10 drops in water twice a day. And it's going to rid your body of all those nasty, life-destroying chemicals. So if you go to www.avenihealth, which is AVINIHEALTH.com/Ann Lemaster, ANNLEMASTER 8084. That is my web link to it. Check out the products and see what you think. And if you want to buy them, you can order them right there. And yes, I would make some money at it. Right now, Aveni is offering bonuses. So if you want to sign up so that you can get them at a discount and sell them to other people, also, once again, contact me contact me direct at annalemaster@yahoo.com. So anyway, I'm going to make this short because I have so much on my plate about my summit coming up. And I'm so excited for it. I feel so like a child. You know how kids learn? They learn by doing, and I'm learning by doing. So I'm learning all about people too, how some are just stuck in their box of selfishness and they won't promote you, but they want you to promote them. It's just so funny to watch them. And for me, those people just just flick them off. They're a flea. I don't need a flea. I want to be surrounded with people with a good heart like mine that will help you to achieve your dreams. And that's what my podcast is about, to get you healthier. You want to be on the podcast? I don't charge, although I surely would like to because I don't know how to host them. And I have to pay $200 a month. So for 2 podcasts, and it's breaking my bank. But I'm doing the podcast because I care about you. I want to get the word out. And I have 2 strikes against me on my YouTube for telling the truth. Because what is there if it isn't truth? Also, this is a course, and it's to help you get better. So if you want to do that, please email me at annalemaster, ANNLEMASTER @yahoo.com. I look forward to your messages to me, and I am going to sign out here by thanking you for listening to my podcast today. And I'm sure you've learned some things. So please leave a kind review and share it with a friend. I'd appreciate you subscribing as well. So have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time that you're listening to this. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Toodaloo. Thank you for tuning in to my Common Sense Living podcast today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sure you learned something new. Please leave a kind review and share this episode with a friend. And be sure to subscribe yourself. You'll find me on iTunes, Spotify, and other platforms. And don't forget, we'll be here again next week with another insightful episode of Common Sense Living. I can hardly wait.